Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek I am Penjan, welcome back to Rimworld where we continue the tale of our now 9 colonists, which is brilliant news indeed. They're 2 Muffalo, they're 2 but hopefully soon to be 3 camels, and of course Michael the dog, although there is a little bit less of Michael the dog this time round than there was at the start of the previous part. Where is Michael the dog? There he is, he's in the middle of the storage area, because poor Michael was the victim of animal attacks last time. We had quite a few issues with the wildlife. The wildlife got a bit nasty last time. So first things first, we had ourselves a bit of a Muffalo invasion. We went up here to try and kill some Muffalos in order to, secure some meat and have some food. The Muffalos probably quite rightly went, you know what? I don't really want you to kill me and turn me into lunch. I'm going to try and kill you first. So they came down here. We ran away. I think it was Jova, was it, who went to initially hunt them. So Jova kind of legged it this way. And then they got into the base. They knocked the door down. They knocked other doors down. We had a bit of a showdown in the middle here, sort of in the production area and in the storage area with the with the Muffalos, the very irate, angry Muffalo. And yeah, they sorted that out. We won that one, which is fine. I mean, it was a bit touch and go. There were some injuries, but people are all back on their feet now, which is marvellous. And then another animal got in. Was it a cougar or a lynx or something? A big wildcat kind of thing. Got in and tried to kill Michael. Poor Michael the dog was the subject of an attack. So we all gathered round again to kill whatever it was that was attacking him. And he got away, but yeah, he has lost his tail. Poor fella. I mean, he's a Yorkshire Terrier, so they only have a relatively small tail. So that's fine. So, there's not much of him missing, but there is a bit of him missing. His tail has been torn off. So he's probably feeling a little bit sorry for himself, but he's okay. He is okay. All the animals are okay. All the people are okay. We've got Ash on board, which is brilliant news. We've got Ash, which is great. So we've got another 9th person, which is really, really good. So things are looking okay. What else did we do? We outlined all of our fields here. So we've got our few fields set up. I need to make some changes to this. I need to sort of tweak this and just adjust things a little bit. Maybe add some more. And we put in this rather marvellous thing, the geothermal generator, which is generating a heck of a lot of power. It's generating an awful lot of power, which is brilliant news. So I'm happy with that. That's going to see us good for power for quite some time. We'll be able to expand and put new things in without having to worry about draining the batteries and all that kind of stuff. Because this thing works at night time as well. This thing works at night. So these things work in the day. These things work when they're windy. That works all the time. It's brilliant. It's brilliant news. So I've got a big long list of things that I need to do first. So I looked at all the comments from the last video. And again, thank you for everybody who's leaving comments to help me out with this. And there's quite a lot of things I need to do. Let's start off by doing auto repairing. Now, I was unaware of this. I was unaware that this was even a thing. But down here, there is a hammer. So it says toggle automatic rebuild of destroyed structures in the home area. So we want to apparently toggle that on. And then whenever something is destroyed, if it's in the home area, it will be blueprinted and the colonists will rush out to rebuild it if they can. Now that does require a possible check to the home area. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. All the things are encompassed in the home area. Right, okay, so the first thing is done off of our checklist. Yeah, there's an awful lot of stuff on here. There is an awful lot of stuff. Another thing while we're doing zones is we want to adjust where the Muffalo roam zone. Hang on, where's that? So let's have a look what they're doing there. So where the Muffalo roam, yes, now it's going down into the into our plant growing area down here. We want to alter that a little bit. So let's click on that. Oh, hang on a minute. Right, hang on. How do we adjust that area? It's in here somewhere, isn't it? Expand allowed area where the Muffalo roam. Let's allow them to go down here, possibly. We'll put them allowed to go down this end, and then we'll clear where the Muffalo roam from here. So let's take them out from sort of there onwards. So don't come and eat our lovely plants, please. And that gives us a bit of room in here to make some nice plants and what have you. All the rest of that looks okay to me. Yeah, that all looks fine. I think I'm happy with the rest of the area that's zoned out for the Muffalo. And they can come down here. There's some bushes and things down here as well, so they can eat those, which is marvellous. Right, okay. That's 2 of the things done. Another thing is this thing is not connected. Yes, well spotted. I did not connect that thing back up. So power conduit. Oh, maybe it is connected. Maybe it's connected just by virtue of being adjacent to that one. Oh, okay. Oh, that's marvellous. Oh, okay. Now, do I want to put a cable thing in anyway? But that looks like to me it's connected to the grid because it's next to this one. So yes, even though there isn't when you take that off, let's let the power thing off, where there's no visible cable linking it down to here, I still think it's part of the grid. I still think it is actually connected to the grid. Right, marvellous. Okay, well, there we go. Now, you see, yeah, logically, I would have thought that as well. But no, it seems that that thing is connected. So there we go. Right, another thing off the list. Another thing I've written down is cabinet and heater. Because over here, Jova had a bit of a breakdown and destroyed a load of stuff. And she destroyed a cabinet just here and a heater. But I seem to put them back in. I don't remember putting them back in. So either they just put them back in by virtue of just they knew what they were, or I did that and I've completely forgotten, which is entirely likely. But okay, I mean, so that's lovely and sorted. Okay, another thing we want to do. We want to sort out our fields. Also, this is a bit of a problem, isn't it? All these animals in here are becoming a bit of a problem. We need to sort out the animals that are within our borders as well. The first thing we want to do, however, is, and I can't believe I forgot this, it's almost scandalous, I didn't zone out a tea field. I didn't zone out a field of tea. I mean, I feel like I've let everybody down there. Let's do a growing zone. And hang on a minute, right, which is the cotton, actually? That's strawberries. That's cotton plant. Okay, right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have another cotton plantation because apparently you don't get a lot of stuff out of the cotton plants themselves. So another one of those and a little tea field as well, which would be lovely. So I think that'll do for cotton, and then we'll put tea sort of just, I don't know how big we need a tea field. That'll do. So you go down to become, you can become cotton, which I suddenly can't see. There we go, just there. And you, not potatoes, you can be the, is it the psychoid plants? I think that's what it is, isn't it? It's the psychoid plants that turn into the psychoid leaves that you then use to make tea, which is lovely. There you go, so you can turn it into tea. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's the psychoid plant. So let's put that into there. It's not any of the others. It's not any of these other things. So yes, I can't remember what I did before. But yeah, I think it's that. The smoke leaf plant is to make cigarettes or smokable things. So yeah, let's put that into there. So they can make little tea plants as well, which is lovely. So we've got ourselves over here. We've got hop plants. That means we can grow some beer. Well, make some beer eventually, which is marvellous. Rice for food. Potatoes for food, strawberries, berries for food, which is marvellous, cotton for making cloth and stuff like that, and that means we can make medicine. This thing here is going to be to make tea, that thing is going to be to make some more cotton, and this is our heel root. Now, yes, we do have the issue that we have lots of animals in our borders, and they're eating our plants, and I don't really like that. I'm not really a big fan of that. Ah, yes, we've got a person up there. We've got a trader person, haven't we? Possibly need to send someone over to you as well. So yeah, we need to get rid of these animals because this one here, for example, you just there, boomrat face, you're eating our heel root, and it takes a heck of a long time to grow heel root. So if you could stop eating that, that would be marvellous. But there we go. How about we send someone over here to? We'll deal with the trader first, and then we'll get rid of all the animals that are in our borders. I think that sounds like a good plan, apart from obviously the animals we want there. Our animals are fine. They're absolutely fine. But yeah, we'll get rid of the interlopers. Let's go over here. Who now has our... Who's got the best sort of social skills? Let's have a look. Who have we got? So social 11. Yeah, so Kunik currently in the lead. Kunik is doing very, very well. It might be... Oh, Kunik or Croc? Oh, but Ash does love a thing there. Ash has got a proper good yearning for social skills, for negotiating, convincing, manipulating, leading, and cheering up others. Do you know what, Ash? Your first job can be to go over here and do some trading. We'll see what they've got. Now, we don't really have that much to trade. We've not manufactured a new thing yet, a new statue type thing, because they're quite good. They're quite profitable to sell. But never mind. That's absolutely fine. Oh, look. They're getting herbal medicine. Okay, this is wonderful news. Right, hello, Macroy. Let's put it on a little bit. Let's just see what you've got for sale. You've got pemmican, cloth, herbal medicine, and some tea. Okay, not overly bothered about all that kind of stuff. Do we want to... Oh, hang on a minute. No. If that's the stuff... Hang on, that's us selling them. Is that this stuff that we can sell to them? Yeah, I think we can sell them a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, let's sell them some... Oh, they've only got 62 monies. That's a little bit disappointing, isn't it? Oh, I thought we could have got rid of loads of stuff there. Right, let's see if we can get rid of some poor quality stuff. Like this sort of cloth 2 cap thing. Get rid of that. That's 22. Oh, we're not going to get very much. We're not going to get very much money from you, are we? Okay, well, let's do a muffalo hat thing. There we go. That's 52. How about we buy some herbal medicine? We can stock up on that. Because it's better than running out of medicine, I guess. So, do you know what? Yeah, we'll have... Is that how many you had? Just one? Okay. Right. We'll have your 1 herbal medicine to go with our 27. I don't really want psychite tea, and I'm not really bothered about pemmican. So, okay. So, you give us 40 then. How about we sell you a poor steel knife, 47. Another poor steel knife, 51. What else is poor? And another poor steel knife. Still 51. Maybe they can't afford that now. An awful steel knife. Maybe that's pushing that too much. Okay, do you know what? They're going to give us 51 monies, 51 silver. And we've done a tiny bit of trading. That will absolutely do. So we're going to get ourselves a bit of money left over and 1 bit of herbal medicine. You're not a very exciting trader. You do not have a lot of exciting things to trade. But okay, never mind. Okay, let's try and pick off some of these animals. Now, I've been told that the boomrats aren't actually that bad when they explode. They don't explode and cause like a crater in the ground or something. There is a bit of an explosion, but it's fine. So let's go and hunt this boomrat. A 2% chance to attack. Hopefully someone will come and deal with this where it is right now. It's in a really good spot. If this explodes just here, meh, it's fine. It'll take out these lovely little sort of tulips here or whatever they are. I think we can cope with that. So hopefully someone is running down to deal with this very, very soon. Before other things get in the way. Right, there's a rat there as well. We'll hunt the rat as well, please. Is anyone coming to deal with this? Because now it's getting a little bit near the muffalo. I don't want it to get near a Brexus. Because then if we shoot the thing and a Brexus is next to it and then it explodes, then it's probably going to hurt a Brexus. Oh, and now all of a sudden, I bet someone's going to come down now, aren't they? Now that the Brexus and Mr. Boomrat here are having a little chat to each other. We've done some obedience stuff with the Brexus. Oh, well done. Is nobody coming to hunt this thing? Anybody? Hello? Nobody at all. Let's have a quick look, actually. Of course, I need to sort out the priorities for Ash the chef. Let's put that down to 1. So that can be 1. Bed rest as 1. Are you good at doctoring? You're okay. We'll leave you at 3. Basic, yeah, 3. That's fine. Wardening. Yeah, you're quite good. You're quite good. Go to 2 for wardening. You've got some good social skills. Handling animals, no. Cooking, yeah, we'll put you at 2 for cooking as well. Hunting. You've got a little passion for hunting, even though you're not very good at it. But okay, we'll leave you off of hunting for now. Construction, no way, you're terrible. Plants, yeah, you're okay. We'll leave you at 3. Mining, what have you got for mining? 1. Mining of 1. You don't know which end to hold the pickaxe. That's fine. Hit it with the wooden bit and hold the metal bit. No, not that way round. We won't trouble you with the mining. It's fine. Anything else you're good at? 1. 0 for art. You wouldn't know sort of artistic beauty that came in and punched you in the nose. And crafting, nothing. You don't even do hauling and cleaning. That's just way beyond you. Researching wise, we could put you on. What's everyone else got? You've got 8. You've got 12. You've got 12. Do you know what? I wouldn't be averse to having you doing a bit of the researching as well, Ash the chef. That's fine. We'll have you doing that. Also, well, seeing as nobody came to do this, let's cancel the order on that thing. Because now it's in the middle of all of our plants. So if we come and hunt that now, it will blow up and presumably blow up our heal route. So let's not do that right now. Oh yeah, we need to find a way we can get them when they're not next to our things. Because I don't want to, cause any damage to our base or whatever. It seems that nobody is coming to do any hunting. Nobody's doing any hunting at all. Right, okay. What we now need to do is, we need to sort out Jova's room. We need to sort this out. Oh, hang on. Are we making some medicine? Oh, we are. Some proper medicine. Oh, this is joyous news. We've got 2 proper medicine. And look, we're making some more. Mags is doing this, is she? Right, hang on. Let's move Tom on nice and quick. Beryl doing some cooking. That is lovely. So a bit of cloth that we picked up from a trade ages ago, I think now. Mix with that. Yes. Oh, this is a wonderful thing indeed. And there it is. Piles of medicine. Oh, happy days. Right, this is very, very good. Right, Jova is going to get very grumpy because Jova does not have a bed. Can somebody come and build this bed? Or is it because we lack wood? Now, did I zone out some areas for them to chop down last time? I think I did. I think everyone's just very, very, very busy. They're all working on the fields. They're all working on the fields. Of course they are, because they've got a lot of stuff to sow. Okay, Mags is going to continue making medicine. We're going to turn this back into not a medical bed. That can now go to set owner. That can be for the minute Jova's bed. So Jova and Ash at the moment are going to have to share a room. They probably won't like that right now, but we're going to set things up down here and make things exciting. Also, it's been pointed out that that Ash, I think if we go to bio, is Ash jealous? For Ash, it's degrading to have a less impressive bedroom than someone else. She gets a mood loss if any colonist has a more impressive bedroom. So we need to make sure that she has a fairly good bedroom. But then also Kunik, I think, has a thing like that. Yeah, so you're greedy, so you want a really impressive bedroom. So you need an impressive bedroom, and she needs a better one. Ash needs a better bedroom. Okay. You picky people, you're just about surviving, having crashed or whatever, been surviving on this planet. Don't be picky about your bedrooms, be happy with what you've got. Okay, we've got rid of one of the animals, so we got rid of the rat. The rat which isn't going to explode, which is quite convenient. So the rat is gone, which is lovely. Now we just need to get rid of these other things. So there's 2 little boom rats down here, which are near our plants, and one here. Actually, you're going through the trap system. Okay, right, you've blown up and now there's a fire. Okay, right, everybody run over and deal with the fire. I mean, at least that's one of them taken care of. Even if they have started a fire and taken out one of our little sort of, one of our traps there. But never mind, right, put the fire out, pick up the body. I mean, I guess that's one way to deal with it. At least it's dead now. So, right, have we got any wood? Have we got any wood to work on this bedroom? I still don't think we have. However, there is some wood in there. So maybe some people did go out and lop some trees down. I did set out a few trees we cut down last time. Now, what we could do, once this research is done, we could get tree sowing done. So we did a little bit of that very early on. We could get tree sowing done and have an area up here where we just grow our own trees to then cut them down to use for wood, to build tables and beds and simple things like that. So that might be a good idea. Once whatever it is we're doing now, once auto doors are done, we could then get ourselves some trees, a little tree area, and that makes us a little bit more sort of sustainable. Rather than having to go really far away to chop down trees, we can just sort of go next door. We could put it down here, I suppose. Also, there's a turkey just there. Turkey, thy name is breakfast. There we go. So that we'll go and get that thing, because turkeys don't fight back. Although, yeah, we have seen in the past that it's quite difficult to kill a turkey. There's been some terrible, terrible shooting at the turkeys. But never mind. Never mind. Ammo is infinite in the world of Rimworld, so they can have as many shots as they like to get that turkey. What are we looking like for food? 93 simple meals, 9 packaged meals, and 78 meat still lying around. Plus, we've actually got stuff growing now. So we've got potato plants, we've got rice plants growing. It looks like all the fields have been sown. All the fields have been sown. So maybe now people are going to be able to get on with things. Ah, marvellous. Okay, right, pause time for a second. Right, not Jova's. That is a good bed. That's a normal bed. They're both good beds. Okay, right. Let's dismantle this. Let's deconstruct this bed. So get rid of you. And then we'll put the good bed from there down into here. And that can be Jova's room. And then we'll have to put some nice things into here for Ash to have. Right, okay. So now relocate that bed. So relocate Jova's bed down into, flip it around, down into there. And that'll be good for Jova. Jova's not picky. Jova just wants a room, so that's fine. A room with a bed. Right, is it still Jova's? No. So then let's give Jova a bed. There you go, Jova, you've got a bed. Jova is having a minor break risk. It might just be because of just taking your bed away. It's fine, your bed has come back. Yay, right, okay, so that's that sorted. And then we want to work on turning this into a bigger infirmary. Now, nobody's in the infirmary, which is very, very good. So now we can move... We need to do all the flooring and stuff down here. So we want to move Ash's bed... I want to move Ash's bed around. Oh, also, there's no door to the outside now either. There's no door to the outside. Right, build a copy. Let's put a door just there. And then we'll deconstruct that and deconstruct that. And then what floor is that? Sandstone tiles. Do we have much in the way of sandstone? Oh, bother, no. We've got an awful lot of limestone blocks. Okay, prepare for a mixed flooring arrangement. That's the best way to do it. Not sandstone, we'll have limestone. I don't really care as long as it works. So limestone, limestone in there. And then that's going to be the big hospital. The hospital is going to be big because we're getting increasing numbers of people in. So let's just take out these walls. So structures deconstruct. Take out those walls. Now, will the ceiling be all right there? The ceiling should be okay. I think the roof will be fine if we take those out, he says. Not entirely convincingly, but I think we'll be okay. Ooh, we're shooting at something. Are we shooting at the turkey? We must be. Colonel, you're stood very far away from a turkey. Why not just get a bit nearer? It's a turkey. What's it going to come and do? Just go gobble, gobble, gobble at you. Come on, get nearer. Hey, there we go. Right, a little bit more food. Everyone else busily doing the flooring and stuff. So we need to make this sort of a bit nicer to live in. It needs to have lights and things like that. Because at the minute, it's all a bit grim. It's a bit grim round here. It's a bit dark and miserable. So we need to make sure that this bit is vaguely livable in. And we have finished auto doors. Okay, right, let's do what we're going to do then. Let's research tree sowing. It won't take that long either. 1,000 points at the minute. At the rate we get research from our fancy big bench, that'll be fine. That'll be done in not very long at all, which is lovely. Minor break risk. Ash. Oh, okay. Right. Is it because your bedroom is not very good, Ash? Right, hang on. Do we need to get some beautiful works of art done in here? Right, wooden sculptor's table. Let's make a large sculpture, please. Make a large sculpture. Right, hang on a minute. Make it out of stone blocks. Make it out of... Ooh. Might have to make it out of... What have we got? Hang on. Come out of that. What was the one we had a lot of? Make it out of limestone. Yeah, okay, right. So do that. Details. Not sandstone, because we've not got much of that. Make it out of limestone, please. Beautiful limestone. And if we get marble, that'd be great. There is some, actually, there's some jade around somewhere, isn't there? Where is that? Over here. Why don't we mine this out? There's an idea. Let's just go over and grab this jade here. We might have to make a statue out of that. And then that's got to be very good. Either we sell it for a massive pile of money, or we put it in someone's room and make them very, very happy. But okay, right, so we'll do that. I think Croc likes a bit of mining, so maybe at some point Croc will run over and start working on that. But yeah, no, he's not doing it right now, is he? But never mind, that's fine, that's fine. He can run over and do that whenever he likes. Oh no, he's doing it now. There you go. Good job, Croc. That's it. You just leave the stuff behind for someone else to do. I've done the mining. You, plebs, carry the stuff. I think it might be a good idea as well to get this little corridor area lit. It's all a bit dark around here at the minute. It's a little bit dark and miserable. So let's put a light just there, a light in between those things, and maybe a light down in that corner. And that should be okay. And then we're going to want to get a heater as well. So build a copy of that heater. Let's just pop it just there. That will do the job quite nicely. So it should be well lit. It should have heat going through it. The only thing is there power? Let's go through and have a look at whether there's power going across that side. No, there is not. So we might need, in fact, no, not there. Let's bring some power down this wall, and that should be okay. And we've got quite a bit of steel, I think. 171 steel, and that is fine. So we should be able to get power down to there. That should power all these things. Is anyone going to take down these walls? Because I want to, and also we need to make another room down here, don't we, as well? Right, Ash, your room is being moved around a bit. It's going to be quite terrible for a little while. It's all fine. Right, that's a good end table as well. We need to move the good end table into here. So let's reinstall that because Ash wants fancy stuff. So Ash, we're going to move your... Hang on, did I just build a copy? Oh, hang on, no. Did I just build a copy or did I reinstall it? Oh, I can't remember. I've reinstalled it now. And then we want to reinstall your bed. So let's reinstall your bed just there, which is nice. Then we also want to get a light. That's probably a good thing to have. We'll tuck that in the corner of your room, which is marvellous. So we've got a light going in as well, which should be powered from that. And then you're probably going to want flooring, aren't you? You're going to want some floors. Limestone tiles it is. So we'll have some limestone tiles going on and in here as well. So we'll just make an extra spare room just in case we get colonist number 10. And then we want to sort out this area as our medical area. It'd be good if someone could build this door as well. It'd be really good if someone could put that door in. That would be very, very useful indeed. Because the minute we have to go all the way round that way. Someone just do the doors. Aha! Jova is going to have a go at this this boom rat just here. Come on, Jova. Come on. You might get a little bit nearer. You've got a shotgun. Go a little bit closer. No, still not quite getting it right. Nope, still nothing going on. Right, okay, Jova, just go nearer, Jova, for goodness sake. And now you're probably going to hit it while it's next to the wall. Okay, marvellous. Right, Jova, put out the flames. Put out the flames and repair the damage you just caused to the wall with your terrible shooting. Okay, so that is one of those things dealt with. Where is the other one? Because there were two little boom rat things. Where is the other? It's all the way up here now. Okay, right. Somebody else go and hunt that. And then we should be okay. I don't think there's anything else that's crept into our territory. It's just that one and that's it. Oh, and now Croc gets inspired trade. Now you get it. Okay, right. So whenever a trade person comes round, we want Croc to go and deal with it for 8 days as well. Oh, that's quite good. What's Colonel's one? Go friends. Oh, Colonel's moving quicker. Of course, that's what that one is. Ah, right. So all the floors are looking good down here. We're getting some steel, iron, whatever it is, metal stuff, steel to go into there, which is lovely. Right, did that deal with the... Was that someone killing the boom rat? Yes. Okay, right. It's Kunik trying to shoot it with a sniper rifle next to Kunik. Kunik, I think you just hit the wind turbine. Go near Kunik. What is wrong with you, Kunik? You're firing at all of our important infrastructure. Go a bit nearer. Your shot is absolutely terrible. You're hitting all of the important things. Now fire at it. There, it's not near anything. You can't miss. Yay, marvellous. Okay, that's the last one of those dealt with. I mean, it has caused some potential damage to other things. I say we did. Kunik damaged a solar generator, another solar generator, and 2 wind turbines. That's remarkably inept. But never mind. Right, at least it's gone. And there's nothing else around in our territory that we don't want around. There's a fire that will burn itself out. Those little sort of pretty flowers are going to be a little bit sort of charcoaly, but never mind. Okay, let's set the owner of this bed to be Ash the chef. And then we want to move that wooden end table into here as well. So now they can be moved around. So that's Jova's. That's Ash's. Okay, let's copy this thing. We can't copy that. Can we not copy the plant pot thing? Oh, there you go. Wooden plant pot. Build a copy of that and put that in your room somewhere. Can we put it in the corner? Because they don't ever use this side table thing, do they? So put that in there just to make it pretty. So that'll add a little bit. And then we shall make ourselves... Oh, yeah, I was going to say Mags is still working on it, so that's fine. There's still a little bit of work left on making the large sculpture. But we could put that in your room to make you feel all important and all that kind of stuff. And then we want to change the flooring in here as well. So let's go over now to the new hospital floor. It would be lovely. It would be lovely if we could make the fancy floors. Make the, what are they? The clinical, the sterile tiles, that's it. But we need 12 silver for a square of it. Hang on, if I did that, how much would that be? 1,092. And also, WeHouse has created a masterwork wooden plant pot. So it would cost us almost all of our silver to have this as sterile tiles. But it might be worth it. It might be worth investing in that just to make sure that we've got a really, really good medical area. Do you know, I'm very tempted. I'm very, very tempted indeed. Also, I want to put some shelves in for the medicine. So yeah, this is going to be a lot of work. To make the new medical area is going to be a bit of effort, but I think it needs to be done. Also, let's also recopy. Let's copy these things. Right, build a copy to go just there. Then build a copy of that to go just there. And then build a copy of that to go just there. Marvellous. So this can be an extra spare little room for somebody else if they join. Oh, we need to put some tiling under there. Hang on, limestone tile there, limestone tile there. I mean, our flooring is all over the place. It's really terrible. But, it's all right. It'll do the job. It's just a bit of a mess. And Mags has made the large sculpture. Right, okay, I love this. This is one of my favourite bits. This is lovely. Let's see what it's all about. So it's called Tune Number 0xVH. Catchy. This piece bears a depiction of Beryl Franklin welcoming Philip Croc Abernathy while laughing uproariously. Good word, uproariously. I'm impressed already. Hundreds of J's play nearby. The well-balanced structure of the image almost conflicts with its unoriginal style. Strikingly, a goshawk? Goshawk? I don't know how you pronounce that. Waits in the background. This representation refers to Croc relaxing with Beryl at a party on the 7th of December 5501. Oh, wow, that's a good memory going on there, but okay. So now, I think what we'll do is, we'll make another one of those out of granite, because we've got plenty of granite. So let's pause time for a sec. Make a large sculpture. Do you know what? Make two, actually. Make a small and a large. And we'll make that out of granite. And we'll make that one out of granite also for now. Did we pick up that jade or did we just leave it lying around in the elements? Oh, marvellous. Right, yeah, we thought we'd just leave it here to just, evaporate away and just fall apart and become really terrible. Can somebody go and grab that, please? That would be marvellous, wouldn't it? So if we have two of those going on, that's got to be a good thing. So then they'll be in storage and then we can sell them if a trader comes by. And then we want to install this fancy pants thing into here. So let's put it into Ash's bedroom and then let's see what Ash thinks about that. I've just made a decision. I have decided that we are going to put in the sterile tiles into here. I've outlined it at the minute as limestone tiles. No. We're not going to have limestone tiles. If we've got a big medical room, we might as well do it properly and have ourselves some sterile tiles. So sterile tiles with special cleanliness enhancing properties, extra clean rooms, improve outcomes in hospitals and research labs. This tile is very slow to build. Now our hospital room might be a bit big. And it costs quite a lot of money. Plus, we need to go and get some more steel. But I think it's worth it in the long run. If it can make medical sort of stuff go quicker or work more successfully or reduce the chance of infection or whatever, it's got to be worth doing. So it's going to be very, very costly to do and very time consuming. Also, I want to undo all of this stuff, please. Right, let's do that. So cancel that. Cancel that. Right, marvellous. Now we can put down the sterile tiles. Yeah, we haven't got anywhere near enough the amount of steel we need. Also, do we want to put it in the doorways? I kind of feel like we should put it in the doorways. Also, we're going to switch those doorways round. So let's move that. Build a copy to just there. Oh, hang on. Do we want to move those doorways round, actually? Because if it's at the edge, yeah, we might want to move those round, actually. I think we do that. Right, okay, let's move things around here. Reinstall that just there, and then don't do the tile just there, and don't do the tile just there, but do the tiles just there, and then remove this, build a copy of that door at that end, do this, build a copy just there, and then remove also the door, and then remove that door. I think that makes some sort of sense, possibly. Maybe, I'm not sure. So yeah, this is all going to look a bit of a mess for a little while. And now we need to go and find ourselves some steel. Where was some steel? There was some here, but no more. Here. There's compacted steel. Right, go and grab, I don't know, all this compacted steel. We'll see how far that goes. Croc loves a bit of mining, so Croc can go and get on with that. And they've started working on the sterile flooring. I imagine there's probably howls of derision from around the world of people watching this going, no, don't put in the sterile flooring. It's the biggest waste of time ever. But I just think it sounds like a really good idea. I like the idea of the sterile flooring. It makes sense. Oh, when I've just put a bit of sterile flooring under where I don't want some. Oh, no, that's no good. So we're dismantling that wooden door. And hang on, I want to get to... Oh, someone move this wood out of the way. We want to build a wall around that. Yeah, we're going to have to take away the sterile flooring. Never mind. We'll put a bit of wall there and a bit of wall there. Also, it would be nice to have the same wall around the place. It'd be quite nice to have the same walls. But I'm not that bothered. I'm not that bothered. Do we want to take out those? Do you know what? Yeah, go on. Why not? Let's take out those walls. Like that. Two just there. We'll get rid of those. Then we'll put in lovely sandstone walls. We've got a little bit of sandstone blocks left. We've made the small sculpture. Oh, it's very busy. It is a proper hive of activity around here. And the sterile tiles are going in at a good pace. They're going in very, very quickly indeed. We've finished tree sowing. Okay, right, pause time for a second. Now I don't really know what to research. I'm not entirely sure what the best thing is. I like the idea of cocoa. Sow cocoa trees to create your own delicious chocolate. They could have tea and chocolate. That sounds like a really good idea. Other stuff does sound good though. Flak armor. Craft clothing with metal armor sewn in to resist bullets and explosions. It slows down movement slightly. I'd be happy with slower movement. I'd be quite happy with that if it meant that people didn't get shot to death. I'd be quite happy with that. But then again, a hospital bed. Construct hospital beds which improve medical outcomes. We've got ourselves a fancy hospital wing, well, floor. Why don't we get ourselves a proper hospital bed? That might be a good idea as well. Oh, there's so many things. Mineral scanners. What's a moisture pump? They very slowly normalise the moisture in the ground around them. They can turn wet ground dry and convert soft sand into normal sand. Oh, we don't need that so much right now. Coloured lights for decorative purposes. Yeah, I think we'll be fine without. We'll be fine without. Do you know what? I like the idea of hospital beds. I think we're going to go for hospital beds. At some point, I would like to get all of this stuff down here done. I just like the idea of completing everything. But hospital beds right now, if we're going to go and build ourselves a fancy hospital, we might as well get proper beds to go in it as well. And brilliantly, all this is done. This is marvellous. So the hospital now has its fancy sterile tiles. Oh, it looks very good. It looks very, very good. Now, I was going to start working on this and going, right, let's move the beds around and put the beds in. We've got 3 beds currently, but we are going to research proper hospital beds. So I don't really want to waste our time building more of these beds, to then only have to remove them and put in proper fancy hospital beds. So let's just try and figure out what we're going to do with this room. We need some storage, because these things are now sitting on the floor, which doesn't seem the best place for them. So let's put a couple of shelves at the top, and a couple of shelves at the bottom when they've moved this stuff out the way. So let's go and grab a shelf. Right, do a copy of a shelf, please. So how about we just put a shelf, maybe 2 shelves there? Can we have 2 at the top? Yeah, we can have 2 up there. So have 1 there and 1 there. That'll do. In fact, no, do we want to take that one out? Cancel that. But a copy of that just there, and then we can put something in the middle just here. We can put something here, maybe the heater we don't need, maybe a light or something. In fact, yeah, let's move that. So hang on, no, hang on, no, not that. Reinstall the light just there, and then we'll do the same at the bottom. Have another light at the bottom just here, so we can move that one. In fact, we'll do that now. We'll just reinstall that just there. So I quite like that idea, and in the middle, we can just have beds. We'll just have hospital beds. And then eventually, I imagine at some point, we'll get hospital equipment. I do not know. But yeah, we can put that in as well, because there'll be plenty of room. Right. Okay. That's been built. For some reason, when you build a shelf, they want to put guns on it. So let's go down to the stockpile zone. Let's copy the settings. And then let's paste the settings into there. And then go into here and say important. So we want all the meds to go on there. And that one as well when it's finished. Okay, so there is a couple of shelves done. Now we want to replicate that down here. We also want to remove that storage area now. We can just delete that storage area and then we can put shelves down here. It just seems more organised with shelves rather than just having stuff piled up on the floor. I've got this beautiful sterile floor. I might as well build some shelves rather than just chuck stuff all over it and make it look untidy. However, are the shelves sterile? I don't know. Can you build a sterile shelf to go in the medical place? I don't really know. Whereabouts are shelves? You can build a silver shelf, but it's really expensive. It's 300 silver, and I don't think it gives you any medical bonus. There's nothing, like, no real reason to do it other than it's just shiny and made of silver. So no, that's absolutely fine. We'll stick with the granite shelves. We've got some granite blocks left, so we'll be okay. So then let's replicate those down there and there. Thank you very much. And Project Hospital is complete. Hurrah! So we've got this all sorted. Oh, that light isn't powered. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hang on a moment. Right, power. Get a power conduit. Should we try and run it? Oh, we don't want to run it across there. It's going to have to come through the doors. Also, we've smelted some weapons. That's absolutely fine. I'm okay with them smelting rubbishy quality weapons. That's not such a bad thing. Okay, let's run the power. Let's run the power down here, look. Like that. And then well, that'll reach, won't it? Hopefully that'll reach just there. So that should be fine. That's some extra little bit of power cabling going in, but that's not too bad a thing. Also, down here, now we've got your fancy limestone large sculpture in your room, Ash, and a lovely little sort of pot of flowers, some daylilies as well. Are you happy about your room? Are you happy, or are you still a bit grumpy about that? So you're jealous. So you want to have a more impressive bedroom than anybody else. So then let's have a look at what you're actually... I mean, do you want that? Are you happy? Slightly impressive bedroom. Yes, I get to sleep in a slightly impressive bedroom. I like it. Okay, this is marvellous. Trapped indoors? Ash, why are you trapped indoors? You're not trapped indoors. Maybe it's just from when they were a prisoner and they were stuck indoors for an awfully long time. So hopefully their bedroom is okay. Right, which one of these was the beauty? The beauty display. There we go. So yeah, there's some nice things in there. That's 101. That's a 101 beauty thing. So yeah, the beauty in that room is 4, which is probably okay. Right, let's also... where was beauty? Was it that thing? Let's build something else in there as well. Let's get them to build another bit of furniture. What might go nicely in there? How about... Isn't there something else like a dresser? Yeah, dresser. Let's put a dressing table into here as well, just to make you feel all important. The thing is, I don't know which way around the dressing table goes. I think it's that way. I'm going to guess it's that way. And it can be made of wood. That's fine. That's what dressing tables are normally made of, wooden things. So that can go into there, which is marvellous. Let's pause time. The last thing I want to do before we wrap things up is get ourselves a growing zone. And I'm going to assume that this is how we can do trees. And then over here, I think we just plant ourselves a little sort of... Can we expand that a little bit out to that way? Yeah, there we go. I mean, it's a bit jiggity-jagged around that end because it's not good soil, but that'll do. And in here, can we grow trees, please? Oak trees, poplar trees. I don't know, just any tree. Which is quicker to grow? Does it tell you how quickly it grows? Growing time, 30 days for an oak tree, or a poplar tree is growing time 15 days. Oh, poplars. Let's have that then. Let's have a poplar tree. That sounds like a nice thing. So, yeah, grow some poplar trees, please. So we can put that in, grow trees, and then we don't have to keep going out to cut trees down and get wood, because we can just do it all from here. We're becoming a little bit more self-sustaining. And now I think we shall wrap things up, and I will admit I'm a little bit concerned because this has all gone ever so slightly too well. It's been a bit too easy, and I know how you work, Rimworld. I've played you now long enough to know that with one hand you giveth and the other hand you take away. So you're being nice now. You're going, hey, look, we've not sent anything your way. We've had nothing bad happen in this part at all. There's been no raids, there's been no mortar attacks, no diseases, nobody's got attacked by any animals. It's all gone quite nicely, and we've actually got quite a bit done. This down here was all sorts of useless before. This was all dark corridors, and the rooms weren't complete, and the hospital thing wasn't completed, and now it's all in, and it's all looking pretty good. And everyone's just sort of ticked over and got stuff done. We've got all the plants growing. We've got rid of the animals that we didn't want. So, you know, lurking around here. We've got rid of the interloping animals. So it's all gone quite nice. So next time, I am expecting all sorts of hell to break loose in Rimworld. I'm just expecting everything to go wrong. There'll be, who knows what will happen. Probably a massive robot uprising or something. Stuff will come out this pond. I don't know, Kraken will come out and start attacking us. Who knows what will happen next time. But I look forward to finding out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, then please do leave a like. That would be most splendid indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in Rimworld. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time.
How much cake did you have?
Not a lot, you buggered off to the door. Blah, can I be sick down her back? Oh good, there's nothing creepy about some mysterious, ethereal humming. Oh no, Mum's been on the gin again. Mum's been on the gin and she's been watching rom-coms. Oh Mum, no, what have you done?